What's up, guys? You already know what it is. It's Craig Young Official TV on YouTube. Now, before the video begins, make sure to like, comment, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. And as always, turn on your post notifications so you can always know when a Craig Young Official TV video drops. Now, I know I made you guys wait a long time for this video, and that is because I didn't feel like people would really watch this. I was like kind of second guessing myself, but then today I was like, you know what, fuck all that. I'm about to expose every single lyric, tell you like the deeper meaning behind those lyrics, and basically give you guys the true meaning behind Paranoia. Now, some may say, oh, Craig, but we already have a YouTube series for that. It's called Rap Genius. They basically bring people on and they talk about, oh, the true meaning behind their You think I can afford Rap Genius? Do you think I can afford Genius? Do you think I can afford Genius? Come closer. Come closer to the screen. I'm gonna tell you something. I can't afford that shit. I can't. So I'm just gonna have to make do with what I have. So let's just jump straight into it. Basically when I was writing this, the music behind this mixtape, I was kind of thinking about all the shit that I was going through at that time and that I'm still going through to this day. And I guess if I had to describe even this year, or not even this year, but like this school year, I would probably say paranoia, because on a day-to-day basis, there's always something that feels like you're fearful of, or you're cautious of, and whether the fear be rational or irrational, it's still something that like is there and that's inside you. Let's start off with the first track, Paranoia, where basically I go into detail about how the overall feeling of paranoia makes me feel, the overall feeling of being paranoid. And I say stuff like, anxiousness up in my blood, paranoia fuck me up, and then sadness is a constant state and disappointment is my lust. Because a lot of times I feel like that feeling of being scared ends up transitioning into, why the hell was I scared of that, or why the hell is this going on with me? And then it leads you to being depressed. And I say it in such a way as if I kind of expect that, because that's the norm now, at least for me. Like, it feels like things are going in a cycle sometimes. And then I kind of go into detail about what exactly I'm paranoid of. Like, I say, see that nigga enemy, he look at me from across the street, I know he want to joke on me, mess up my vibe, my energy. And I say that because there's been literal situations where people have basically made fun of me by like literally like across the street, or like across like the hallway or something, where I feel like people are talking shit about me. Because like, you know, with me, I know when someone's like making fun of me, because like they have this look in their eye and they have this smile on their face as they joke to their friends about, oh, he did this weird, oh, he did some shit like this. And that shit just really just, you're always kind of fearful of it, but also because you don't want to start conflict with people, but it also pisses you off so much. That's why this track feels fast paced too, because it's kind of angry. Like, not even just kind of angry, very angry. I even say, worry be turning to anger and then the whole world on my shoulder. Fuck a chip, I got a boulder. Because it transitions from being scared to angry, angry to scared, and that kind of shit just fucks you up. And on Insomnia, it's it's kind of like a throwback to back when you feel as if there's monsters in your room and stuff, and all this irrational fear and stuff like that, and the feeling of not being able to sleep at night and stuff. And usually when there is like a monster under my bed, I know that it's really just my fear, and it's not really anything. It's just my fear talking to me. There's no monster. It's basically my fear. That's why I say, nigga, why the hell you scared? Don't you know that fear just feeds us? Should have known to come prepared. Because I know that being scared, even back when I was little, I knew that being scared was just gonna make shit worse. But I can't help myself. It's like you're scared and you just keep going with these thoughts until you finally fall asleep. Then I go into Lonely, which I think that's my best written track. Like, I feel like I really expressed myself well on that track. It's basically the feeling of depression that you get and the feeling of loneliness that you get once you realize that, holy shit, me being scared to talk to people, me being scared to fuck shit up and make life worse for me ends up making me more lonely. And it's kind of this thing where you kind of have a conversation internally with yourself, and it's literally going deeper into a rabbit hole. I even say deeper devastation doing detrimental damage ring around the fucking rosy way we all fall into rabbit holes of fantasies and fallacies and fucking actualities. Because, like, the more you think about depression, the more depressed you get. All of these emotions that I'm feeling on these songs are basically me starting out with the emotion of either fear or depression or whatever else, and then it just going down the rabbit hole and looping and getting worse and worse as time goes on. Then I get into Oblivion, and this is the interlude. The reason why I don't rap on this, because I kind of wanted this to be more about the vibe and less about the lyrics. I wanted this to be the track that gives you a false sense of happiness, because when you're oblivious, and all of us have been oblivious in our life, where we've been happy because we don't know. Like, all of us in a point in time have felt oblivious, and that's pretty much the feeling of happiness because you don't know anything, whether it's you being a baby or you having something or doing something that gets you in the mind state of happiness and not worrying about shit. Like, that's the vibe it's supposed to give off. And then all of that comes crashing down on Nightmare. You've done something to feel this oblivion, whether it be hang out with friends, or you've done something to get to this oblivion state. You've eaten basically the forbidden fruit. Once you get caught with this forbidden fruit, you feel scared. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what the hell to do. You feel like 1 minute you were literally up in the sky just happy with family and friends and whatever else, and then the next you start worrying, you start second guessing everything, and then it just leads into this shitty mind state of, I've got to watch my back now. Too long is basically to sum up to basically give a backstory of why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling. Like, the backstory of me, the backstory of how I came to be and why I'm this way. Why I'm so paranoid. Because I feel like I don't have trust in, like, family or friends and stuff like that. And it's pretty hard to trust even when you give off a vibe and you give off a personality as if you're all happy-go-lucky. Sometimes it's hard to trust people and it's hard to stay happy. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, especially the fact that the mind state you're at now is usually because of past circumstances. And the final track, Destiny, is supposed to be the closing happier note track, where you can pretty much feel more confident in yourself. Like, okay, there's gonna be shitty stuff that happens in the world, and shitty stuff that happens to you, and things that make you feel scared. But at the end of the day, even when you don't feel like you have control, you do. You have control of your own destiny. No matter how much people will try to mess up your path or try to suggest what you should do, just remember that you are cemented in your own path, and you are meant for a destiny. You choose your destiny. And that's pretty much the true meaning behind Paranoia. Like, I know this video was kind of boring, but like I for like the people out there that really like to like understand the deeper meaning behind different lyrics, I just wanted to make this video. And I like, whenever I do make music, I do try to have some sort of meaning behind it. Not always, but like most times I try to, like, when I'm like being serious, I try to have a reason why I do certain things. That is it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. And as always, turn on your post notifications so you can always know when a Craig Young official TV video drops. And I'll see you next time. Subscribe to the video!